Cami Mendes is opening up about how her relationship with Lili Reinhart and Madeleine Petsch has grown even stronger since they all went through breakups around the same time. When you go through a breakup, it's important to lean on your besties for support. For Cami, support came in the form of her Riverdale co-stars. Camila chatted with Paper Magazine this week about her personal life and what it's like to shoot Riverdale during the global pandemic. Cami revealed to Paper, quote, "We all got out of relationships at the same time and then went through this pandemic together. And now we've been bonded by how much change has happened. Me, Madeleine, and Lili, specifically, we've never been closer than we have this season." She went on to say, quote, "It's really nice to have them, to feel like I do have friendships here, meaningful ones." Cami and fellow Riverdale star Charles Melton broke up in the fall of 2019. And more recently in February 2021, she and photographer boyfriend Grayson Vaughn split after a year of dating. At the time, a source told E! News, quote, "There was no drama at all, and they are still friends, their relationship just ran its course." Cami also shared that shooting Riverdale in Canada away from friends and family has been challenging. She told Paper one day she discovered her hair was falling out from the stress. She said, quote, "I got out of the shower and had a full breakdown." Cami continued, quote, "This was the first few months of Riverdale in the pandemic, being away from our family and not being able to leave. That was a really hard thing for all of us because we're so used to having our little apartments here in Vancouver, but we go back and forth to LA whenever we can because that's home for most of us, and now we're not allowed to do that." Luckily for Cami, she had a strong support system in the form of Lili and Madeleine, who have shared similar experiences during this past year. Madeleine and Travis Mills ended their 3-year relationship in February 2020, just as the pandemic was starting. Madeleine shared in January that her mental health was, quote, "at an all-time low after the breakup." She went on to say, "I had a lot of anxiety over quarantine and I felt like without my job and without Riverdale, I didn't know what my identity was. I'm saying this because I don't want anyone to feel like they're alone. I'm in the same boat and I feel it and I'm right there with them." And just a few months later, the hearts of Bughead shippers everywhere broke when it was revealed that Lili Reinhart and Cole Sprouse had called it quits. Cole himself took to Instagram to share the news, writing, "Lili and I initially separated in January of this year, deciding to more permanently split in March. What an incredible experience I had. I'll always feel lucky and cherish that I had the chance to fall in love. I wish her nothing but the utmost love and happiness moving forward. All I'll say about it, anything else you hear doesn't matter." Lili shared similar sentiments to Cami's about being so far away from home while shooting Riverdale back in September 2020. She told Nylon, quote, "I genuinely feel like a prisoner going back to work because I cannot leave Canada. That doesn't feel good. You can't go home for Thanksgiving, can't visit your family, no one can come visit you unless they quarantine for 2 weeks. It just feels The pandemic has been tough for everyone, and we definitely feel for Cami, Madeleine, and Lili. Going through a breakup is hard enough, but adding on not being able to see your family and friends sounds really rough. The good news is it seems these 3 stars are closer than ever. They even blessed us with a joint TikTok account last September called Lamilla Petchhart with the handle Blonde Brunette Redhead. If you haven't checked it out, trust us, it's the content we never knew we needed. We love this friendship so much and we'll keep you guys posted on all things Lamilla Petchhart. And for more Riverdale news, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know your thoughts on Cami's breakup bond with Lili and Madeleine in the comments section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye.